Hey guys, it's me again. I know, you're seeing me so soon. Today I wanted to do a quick little book haul because I went book shopping for my 23rd birthday, which was on the 26th of January, and I got some books that I'm really excited about and I wanted to share them. So, keep watching if you're interested in seeing some great books. Okay, so the first book that I want to talk about is the Bedlam Stacks. There, you can see that, and it's by Natasha Pulley. This I thought was an interesting book because it takes place in the 19th century, like most of the books you're gonna see that I got. But this apparently is about a smuggler from the East India Company in 1859, and he gets a serious injury, but then someone recruits him to go to Peru, even though no one who has ever gone on this expedition to Peru has really made it. He is hesitant because he's injured, but he sets off against his better judgment to the edge of the Amazon. And apparently he meets a priest who the villagers have kind of spun these yarns about and have said lots of mysterious things about him, so he has to figure out information about him and complete this seemingly impossible task. So I thought this would be really interesting. I love adventure novels, and this seemed like a great adventure. So the next book is also by Natasha Pulley, and it's The Watchmaker of Filigree Street. So this was right next to the Bedlam Stacks book, because it's by the same author. And this one also takes place in the 19th century, and it centers around Daniel Steepleton, who returns to his tiny London apartment to find a gold pocket watch on his pillow. So I guess this mysterious timepiece somehow is involved in a big event, and he decides to seek out the person who left it for him, which is Katie Mori, a kind, lonely immigrant from Japan. I guess a series of unexplainable events brings him into the story, and also brings a girl named Grace Caro, an Oxford physicist, into the story as well. I just thought this was interesting. I love books that center around mysterious objects, so I thought that this sounded really great, and if I like both of these, then I will have found a new author to read all the books of, so I'm really excited about this one. Okay, so the third book I found is The Scribe of Siena, which is by Melody Winower. Something like that. I liked that the top said like Outlander with an Italian accent. I do love time travel novels, so I was intrigued by this one. I guess it starts in present-day New York, and this girl Beatrice loses her brother on untimely death, is what they say, so probably not expected. And she inherited a historic house in Siena from him. She stumbles upon a journal of a 14th century fresco artist in whose paintings she discovers the image of her own face. So I guess this spurs on her trying to unfurl this mystery as to how someone from the 14th century in Siena could have had a picture of her. Then it jumps to Italy 1347, where this man dreams of this dark-haired woman. When she comes into his life, his muse becomes just as real as the sinister conspiracy that unfolds around them. So again, she obviously travels back in time, and I guess they also have to deal with the plague, and they're caught sort of in the middle of some political treachery. I just thought this sounded really interesting, and again, I do love time travel novels, and I haven't read many time travel novels with a female protagonist. I'm pretty excited to read this one. I'm hoping that it's really good. Okay, so the next one is in a series, and I'm so excited about this. I actually already finished this book. It's called A Curious Beginning, a Veronica Speedwell mystery. It is by Deanna Rayborn. This is in 1887, again, another 19th century novel. It's basically about this girl, Veronica Speedwell. She just buries her aunts. She's lepidologist, I think is how you say it. She studies butterflies. So she is a scientist in Victorian England who travels and studies butterflies. She's very controversial. She is very outspoken for this time period. And again, she's an orphan who lives with these two women she calls her aunts. So after her aunts die and she buries them, she sets off to London, but someone robs her house, and it leads her to this baron who says he will give her a ride to London, but he also says she's in danger and he wants to help her. So he drops her off with this guy named Stoker, who's very mysterious, and basically says, I'll come back and I'll explain everything. But before he can do that, this baron dies. And so it sets off this big chain of events with her and this mysterious man named Stoker. Oh, it's so good. It's everything that I love. It has a historical element. It has a sort of fiery female character that's the lead. It has political intrigue, but most importantly, it's a true adventure. This really is an adventure mystery, which is adventure and mystery together. Amazing. And the only way to make it better is make it historical. So naturally, after I finished that in a hurry in like one day, I picked up A Perilous Undertaking, which is the second book. I know there are 4. One is coming out in March, the 4th one. I don't know if there will be more. I hope that this is a series that will have like one of those mystery series where it's like it has a ton of them. This one is also in London in 1887. I'm not very far into this, but basically it has Veronica in it as well as Stoker. They are going on another one of their Victorian adventures with the mysterious Lady Sundridge, who begs her to take on an impossible task: saving a society art patron Miles Ramsford from execution. This one I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to like give away anything from the first one. I'm very excited about this. This also seems like another Victorian mystery adventure. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this, little book haul. I am very excited about these books, and I'm probably going to do maybe a book talk or a book review on some of these that I read. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking and commenting. Keep it all coming, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.